Yes, y'all. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the FMA Dumpster Fire podcast. My name is GN, otherwise known as Paulo Rubio. Real face, real name. If you've got an issue with anything that I say in this podcast, let's talk about it. I'm down with that. Today, we got a barn burner here, guys. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who has hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everybody who hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another one of these episodes or whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much. Guys, man, the FMA Source YouTube channel is on fire. Thank you so much for all your comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you. We are growing really fast, you guys. And it is causing a stir. It is causing a stir from the old dogs, the gatekeepers, the self-righteous. Because we're taking it back, right? We're taking FMA back. We are the loudest voice in FMA today. And it is not me. It is a collective. So keep it up. Thank you so much. By the way, if any of you guys want to hop on the show, y'all know how to get a hold of me, right? If you have some awesome thing that you want to talk about in FMA, please send me an email. I would love to expand this community and continue our domination because we're doing the right things, and I really believe in that. And without further ado, let's get into the topic, okay? I am out. We are outside of their jurisdiction. And we're gathering a massive collection of people. So recently, actually not recently, ever since I've started to vocalize my opinions on FMA, and again, I'm no expert, and I have been wrong many times, right? No problems with that. But ever since I started to vocalize my opinions, it began to threaten a certain group of individuals, and they feel this need that they have to express their opinions to me. And guys, you know I love opinions, but you got to do it tactfully. You are not my elder, homie. And I don't care how old you are. And I don't care what system you come from. And I really don't care what rank you have. You could be a grandmaster for all I care. Those ranks, those accolades only hold value within your own little circles. And we are outside of that circle. So if you want to communicate with me, if you want to communicate with my community, you will do so tactfully, with respect, and without feeling like you have authority or jurisdiction over us. You do not, my friend. Okay? As a human being, yes, we ought to default respect for one another. But your rank in whatever FMA system, it's meaningless to me. It's meaningless to me up until the point that we both meet halfway, we earn each other's respect, and then we can have a dialogue. But when you come into my platforms and you propose advice and ideas with this sense of entitlement, homie, I don't care who you are. We're going to have a real conversation about that, okay? And this is not me being threatening. I can't even believe I'm saying this shit because this is just a human thing, right? It's just a human thing. My buddy Iron Tree Kali, he made a really interesting remark, and he's like, these ranks, these accolades only hold value within these circles, right? He's like a master mechanic, but he doesn't go into a bakery and be like, hey, respect my rank as a master mechanic. It just doesn't make any sense. But Filipino martial arts instructors that are high ranking, they feel like anyone who does FMA ought to give them that same level of respect. And I'm just saying, we can do that, but that's got to be a two-way street off the bat. Okay? So I've had a lot of people commenting about how I choose to present myself. Well, you should have worded it like this, Paulo. Well, you know what? You shouldn't have used that thumbnail. You could have worded that better. And I'm like, okay, if you come to me and with, again, tactfully, because I know deep down inside you care about FMA as much as I do, probably more. You've been at this longer than I have, okay? But when you have suggestions about, oh, you shouldn't have said it like that, or you could have worded it differently, there's an avenue for us to have a conversation about that. But when you immediately come to me with a sense of entitlement and authority, I'm gonna just strike that down. I'm gonna say, you have no authority over me. And you know what the funny thing is, you guys, my community, my people that I love? You know what's funny about these people who are so quick and ready to try to impose their authority over us? They have no body of work to show me that I should actually even listen to what they have to say. Look, I'm not going to try to show off, okay? But I've been doing this for 11 years and I've been making content since the age of 11. I think I know what I'm doing. I have raised and have been a part of developing and enriching the lives of so many martial artists through social media. And then, GM Dick McGraw, whatever. No, wait, that's too close to. That's too close to Tuhan Bill McGrath, Dick McGraw. I don't know. Tuhan Bill McGrath is a good one. He's an awesome one. He's an awesome individual. Let me think of another fake name. Pat O. McGregor. I don't know. Pat McGregor, GM Pat McGregor, or I don't know, Bong Sao. They who have like 100 subscribers. They're gonna tell me that my thumbnail should be done this way. They're gonna tell me that I should have said this or I should have written that. There is no way in hell, homie. And here's the thing. If you can't look past the gift wrap to see the amazing content that's inside, then I'm going to question your intentions. For the most part, I think the intentions are good, but there are some people who just want to give me advice, but really all they want to do is to piggyback off the conversations, the intelligent, amazing conversations that I'm inciting. They're piggybacking off that to appeal to authority and propose themselves to be better than all of us. Well, fuck you, man. That ain't cool. And honestly, I feel like a lot of these people they act self-righteous, don't they? They act like they care about Filipino martial arts. They care about Filipino culture and that I'm not upholding the ideals of Filipino culture. I think these people have forgotten that revolution is a huge part of our culture and that we don't stand for anyone who proposes authority over us if it is unearned or unvoted. You guys forgot what Filipino culture is all about. You want to try to correct me? My God. Let me take a sip of coffee, you guys. And take a little breather. There's some comments here. You guys feel me? You guys throw some thumbs up in the fucking air, you know what I mean? Let me hear it because I'm doing this not just for me, although I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm looking to monetize this channel, looking to sell a shirt because I am a dad. I made 2 human beings upstairs and they're growing and they need to eat. And for me to be able to do that, I need to be able to be demonstrative that I can do this for more than just me, right? I need to do this for you. You got a martial art, you got an FMA business, you're trying to sell a stick, right? You come on the show, we're going to sell sticks together, right? And it's not about the commerce, but what that represents. Because passion ain't enough, homies. There's a lot of people who love FMA and not a whole lot of people who can do it for a living. And so you got to allow me to do my thing. Man, this coffee's been waiting here for a while. You got to allow me to implement the growth strategies that I have used not only for myself, but to so many other Filipino martial arts instructors whose lives I have hopefully enriched. And if that means they get one more student, one more inquiry, one more sale, one more registration at their Zoom conference, then I feel like I've done my job. And so how dare you step into my house and you tell me how to be? You're in my house, okay? Please have a bit of respect. And yeah, you're older than me, but you are not my elder. I'll say it again. You're older than me, but you are not my elder. We are equal first and foremost until we establish some sort of a dance where I'm like, holy crap, you're an awesome human being. You promote the Filipino martial arts. I will call you master. And then, man, once you've earned that out of me, I will bend over backwards, whatever. I'll do the mano po and whatever. You know, you tell me to bow. I say, how low should I bow, GM? Right? But you gotta earn that. And I will earn that. Holy shit nuggets. There are 10 comments. Y'all, I'm going to get to your comments in just a second, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, come on, homie. Be part of the movement, man. This is probably the fastest growing FMA channel right now. Right now, because I really didn't pay that much attention. I was just using this channel to dump all of my content. If you want to see them, they're Go check out the library. But now I'm taking control, and now I'm putting in effort to grow this community because I hear you guys loud and clear, okay? I'm not the only one feeling this. You know how many messages that I get from students and system founders and grandmasters who encourage me to continue to shake the table and rock this house of cards all the way down? Because you know why? They love FMA more than they love their own system of FMA. And the people who try to impose that I should be doing it better, those people don't care about FMA. They care about their system of FMA. What a shallow way to think. What a shallow way to think. And this is an easy way to this is one way that you can tell if your grandmaster or your system really cares about the growth of all of FMA and not just theirs. You will see them collaborate. You will see them collaborate. That's it. You'll see them collaborate. But you know, that's not a hard and fast rule. Sometimes people form cliques, and sometimes those cliques can get so big that they can give the impression of unity, and it ain't unity. It's just more tribalism and nonsense. And those things will crumble too. Believe me, there are people banding together right now really to impose a singular mentality. And then the moment there is a divergence from that uniformity, they're going to crumble. They're going to eat themselves alive. You mark my words. People who are like, who have a shallow foundation for unity, it is just another failed experiment. Y'all feeling this, right? I know you're feeling it. I'm reading the damn comments. I know you're feeling it. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you very much. I wrote some stuff down. I mean, I semi-prepared for this. What did I write here? No disrespect, but these are mine. These are not community comments. No disrespect, but you're not my elder. We are equal. Your suggestions are welcome, but deliver them tactfully without a sense of entitlement or authority. I already talked about that. I already talked about how these people, I think deep down they feel threatened because the house of cards is crumbling and we are all shaking this table together. You know why? It's because we love FMA and we understand that there is an element of Filipino martial arts that no other man other than our woman, no one can be a better teacher than ourselves. I am my own Tuhan. I am my own grandmaster. Now the crabbity crabs will interpret what I just said, maybe clip a little thing and say, Paulo is disrespecting masters and he doesn't believe in this. Those motherfuckers continue to skew my words. Unfortunately for them, they don't have a valid enough platform to continue to perpetuate these misunderstandings and lies, whereas I do, and I'll keep calling you out. I'll keep calling you out. Do not misconstrue my words, okay? When I say you are not my elder, there are some idiots out there who will get into their little gossip girl groups and be like, did you see what Paulo said? He's disrespecting our elders. Doesn't he know that our ancestors bled and died for this knowledge? Come on. That's not what I'm saying. That's what you want your people to believe about me. But it ain't going to work. Because you know what? People can see what's up. Look, this is me. This is Paulo Rubio, right? Father of two, right? Filipino Canadian. I smoke pot. Like, you know, I'm into cryptocurrency. I like watching cartoons and eating jalapeno Cheetos. I spar and I fight in FMA. And I show my failures. People can see that. I can. This is part of the reason why I can sometimes say some controversial shit is because people they have this gut feeling about me and my community. And the gut feeling is these homies are authentic and that they care about FMA and that they're being real with it. They're not trying to hide behind some sort of manufactured authority or this idea that we're perfect. We're not perfect. I'll continue to show my failures and I'll continue to be demonstrative of it. Even though whenever I get my ass whooped and I post it, I know there are groups of people that are like, see how shit he is? And they try to appeal to their own little small circles. And, you know, they don't only try to discredit me, but like they try to discredit the people that I associate with. But these associations are not affiliations. Just because I love PTI or the PTTA, I'm not affiliated with them. Just because I love Balintawak, it doesn't mean I speak on Balintawak's behalf. Just because I love Estacado de Campo, it doesn't mean I'm a representative of the system. I'm just expressing myself. I love these communities. You know what I mean? So, and there's more, by the way. I'm sorry. Calis Illustrissimo. I love sections of Calisa Illustrissimo. Let's put it that way. You know? So, yo, guys, keep the commentary going. If you haven't subscribed yet, please continue to support this channel. Keep leaving me a comment. I will get to them. For now, I want to... Oh, here's the thing. The good ones don't anything... Come on, Paulo, proofread your shit. The good ones don't have anything to worry about. The good GMs, the good Tuhans, right? They ain't got nothing to worry. We're not shaking their house of cards, right? We're supporting them. We're reinforcing them. We're taking these cards and we're putting bricks up to fortify their communities and to help them grow. So the good ones don't really have anything to worry about. We should not be a threat to them when I say things like take accountability for your own progress, or, you know, if your system doesn't spar, go find people who will spar, right? They're not threatened by that because they're confident. GM Bobby Tabuada is the greatest example of that. You know, I have a video of GM Bobby, you know, about is there ground fighting in Balintawak? And he's just like, no, there's no ground fighting in Balintawak. If you want that skill set, we have Balintawak practitioners who are amazing at jiu-jitsu. Like, that's the kind of honesty and confidence that I will back up 100%. Doesn't mean I'm going to love everything they do, but I will back up the GM Bobby's Balintawak community to the end because I believe in who GM Bobby is. And he's not threatened by the things that I say, even though there might be people who like, hey, GM Bobby, you hear about Paulo? You know, I'm very well aware, right? I'm very well aware of how this community runs, right? Overzealous students who think, who just want to like continue to dick ride their masters will come to them with information, and then it's old. It's old, man. You know what I mean? Let your skills speak, all right? Let your skills speak. This is a good one. Look at all these damn comments. Yo, this is a good one, homies. Let me just say, I appreciate you guys again. I know there are people who watch my stuff and who are tuned in right now or will tune in later on who just want to watch it to find a point of weakness so that they can whisper into their grandmaster's ears and their little, you know, douchebag circle of friends and be like, he did it again, you guys. Oh, he did it again. You know, and there are people like friggin' this Morgan Garrett guy who just like who will comment on every video that I make across the board, and I'm just like, you're just boosting my engagement ratings, you know what I mean? And that's all they're doing. But thank you. Maybe we convert you down the road, right? I know there are people who watch this channel just to be like, look at this piece of shit. I'm cool with that. It's part of the package. It's part of the package. I'm down. Oh my God. Yeah. So the other night, okay, I wrote this post about how maybe I can just find it. Will you guys hang on for a second? It was a really interesting post, actually. And then I got this comment, which I will share with you in just a second, that I was just like, what the F? I can't believe you just wrote that, homie. It was about, okay, here it is. I'm going to read it to you guys, all right? Pay attention. Pay attention, class. Come on. Excuse me. There were old school bangers who are supremely skilled and extremely knowledgeable, but some of them were also shitty teachers and terrible human beings. You wonder why I don't default respect for highly ranked martial arts masters with a lot of time spent in the arts? It's because I'm a human being first and foremost, and I see through the facade. Respect is a two-way street. Even if I'm a white belt, I'm a grown-ass man. Don't play that game with me. And one of my homeboys commented, and he's my homeboy. I love this guy, and I love the fact that we can have disagreements and still be homies. I love it. But what he wrote was like, I don't even know why I was shocked by it, right? I guess people develop expectations. And my homeboy commented, the funny thing is what you just wrote, or what I just said, a lot of old timers already think. It's just not polite to say out loud or to write about in public. You guys wanna know how I responded to that? I'll read it to you. Remember, my homeboy is saying that we already know. The old timers already know That some of them were just amazing fighters and supremely skilled, but were shitty teachers and terrible human beings. You know what I mean? Drunkards, womanizers, all that stuff. And by the way, I like those people. You know what I mean? No one's perfect. I'm not saying we should all be perfect. I get along with the flawed because I am flawed myself. I don't get along with the flawed who try to propose they're perfect. I really don't. And I don't think you guys do either. This is the most live viewers that I've ever had. What a great sign! Thank you guys very much for sticking it out. All right, so here's what I wrote to my homeboy who said that we already know this, but it's impolite to write about it in public. All right, and as you hear this, if you believe what I'm saying, throw them thumbs up in the mother effing air. You know what I mean? That's how I know. That's how I know. You guys are my validators. My community validate these thoughts that I have. Not only do they validate me, sometimes it's actually not even my opinion. It's just an opinion you shared with me that I'm channeling. You know who you are. There's some Tuhans and Grandmasters out there who are like secretly, hey Paulo, don't say anything, but you're absolutely right. Actually, but and then I would express that opinion. And sometimes the funny thing is their students will argue with me. And I just want to go, you dumbass. You're arguing with your grandmaster. You don't even know it. You just want to sling shit at me. So here's what I wrote. Here's what I wrote to the guy who wrote, I shouldn't write about this or say it out in public. I wrote, why not? Should I do this a little bit dramatic? I did take drama, you know. I was accepted to theater school. But I decided to do the technical side. Anyway, I wrote, why not? The thing is, if they had even an ounce of integrity, they'd be the ones saying this out loud and publicly instead of pretending there's something they're clearly not. There exists a kind of irrational fear of these old men that drag FMA down. And the people who play along with these sick games often hide behind some manufactured sense of loyalty and cultural ideals. Respect your elders, huh, Paulo? Respect your elders. But here's the danger, guys. What ends up happening is that some student, whether that student be a foreign student or a domestic student who don't know any better, will experience some negative consequence because of their ignorance, and the rest of FMA suffers for it. I am not going to protect these old men. I'd much rather call them out because that's how much I love FMA. Now, you guys can continue to sling your shit at me, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until we stop proposing that these grandmasters are perfect. They're imperfect, but they're amazing. They're amazing, but they're not infallible, and they shouldn't be trying to control you outside of the tribe. You know, people talk about tribe all the time. I get it. I love it. Tribe's cool. Fine. Groups, community, brotherhood. That's cool, right? But central to the kind of tribe that we're trying to have, or the kind of community that we're trying to have, is equality. Simple as that. It's equality. Outside of this circle, we're equal. You know, I'm not going to carry your bag because you're a grandmaster. I'm going to carry your bag, you know, because maybe you're having difficulty carrying it. And then I got these guns that you don't right now. You know what I mean? It isn't this. I just have such a resistance to this kind of like imposed authority. I don't know what it is, but when you try to impose your authority over me, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time, right? Damn it! I took some notes. I love you guys. I think that's it. The old gatekeepers of FMA have become selfish. What did I mean by that? The old gatekeepers of FMA have become selfish. They want to protect themselves rather than elevate FMA as a whole. Okay, that's fucking good. That's true. But listen. Yes, these are generalizations, and I would hate for the good ones to be caught up in this wave. So my people, my community, my revolution, my movement, our revolution, our community, our movement, we have to be careful. We always have to be careful not to, because we make these generalizations, which are for the most part true. We got to be careful not to catch people in our net that don't deserve to be. You know what I mean? It's like, trawling the ocean floor and we're fucking catching amazing dolphins. You know that's a dope analogy, right? I'm so smart. Just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? And I think if anything, if even the entitled and the self-righteous and the people who try to impose their authority on me, like if they say anything that is of value to me actually, and I want to let them know about this, is that they do make some good points. I'm just saying that approach it tactfully. Let's start off as equals. Don't come off like a douchebag, right? And one of those things is that we do make generalizations, right? If God, am I gonna use like if I say some priests are child molesters, right? The child molester priests are the ones who are going to feel threatened. The ones who don't shouldn't, right? What a why did I choose that one? Why did I choose that analogy? Anyway, let's get to the comments, everybody. Thank you guys very much for your support, by the way. Let's read the comments. Let's hear you out. By the way, if you're just watching now, leave a comment. Let me know where you're from. I'm going to give you a quick shout out. George Harris, enjoy watching your show. Thank you very much, George. Frederick Bellano. Ooh, fire, 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 fire. It's only fire because, like, I know I'm not the first one. I know I'm not the first one to say these things. I know that. But I think it's just because I've got a network now and more people are hearing me. And so all these, fake authorities are starting to really crumble. Because I got a network and y'all are a part of it. And when you hit that subscribe button, you join the movement and together we will end the bullshit. I promise this. And let me take that back. I don't know if I can keep that. I don't know if I can keep that promise, you guys. We can try to make FMA better. And we're going to make mistakes. I certainly have. I'm going to continue to make mistakes. The only thing that I can do, y'all, is that when I do make a mistake, like saying that abanicos are useless, I was wrong about that, is to just say it out publicly. I was wrong about that. Nothing wrong with that. Martin Leroy Delorier. Bro, just continue doing what you're doing, Paul. Thank you. I'm going to. 100%, bro. 100%. Thank you very much. Okay. Come on, man. Thumbs up. Oh, wait, no, because I asked for thumbs up. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Grandmaster bong smoker. You know what? Bongs are particular. You know what I'm saying? Bongs are... I don't really like smoking from bongs. I know they're cleaner, but I like passing it. I like passing that. Yes, will do, brother. I will do that. Iron Tree Kali. Your house has Cheetos. Yo. You guys know about jalapeno Cheetos? That is some shit right there, man. It's next level. Yesterday I skipped training and I just kept filming because of jalapeno Cheetos. But my daughter, my friggin' 10-year-old daughter, she loves the jalapeno Cheetos, man. And like, I got to fight her for it. I got a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. And I'm like, now I'm competing for like food with them. Be like, you ate the last KFC. Oh, I love them. All right, yo. Yeah, yo. Nice topic, nice cup, nice cap. Hey, you like that? I can get quite mystical and universal. I can get quite shallow. I'm really quite multi-dimensional, like you all are. I know this. We don't all fit into a mold, you guys. We don't all fit into a mold. And you know what? That should say something about you. If you know you don't fit into a mold and you're not just divided by, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, this, that you're diverse and that you're nuanced, well, then don't allow Filipino martial arts to put you in a cage. Don't allow it. Do not allow it. Go train with someone else for a little bit. You know what I mean? And people are going to go, oh, well, how can you, if you cross-train without developing, this is a good topic. Let me stop the comments. I'm going to get back to you guys in a second. People say this. They're like, before you start cross-training, you should first develop a base and develop mastery in one system. There's an element of truth in that, but that's also a trap because they want to keep you in that system, and you're never going to be good enough. They're never going to make you feel good enough. These same people are going to be the ones who say, yeah, you should cross-train, but first have a base and make sure you understand that base 100%. But they're never going to validate you. They're never going to do it. Never. That's a broad stroke. Again, be mindful of the exceptions. Okay. Um, but yeah, when the thing that these people sort of fail to realize or want to pretend isn't true is that all FMA is fundamentally and universally the same. It's no different from one another fundamentally and principally concerned, right? As far as principles are concerned, I should say. Right? There is no FMA system that doesn't believe in solid defenses. There is no FMA system that doesn't believe in the importance of footwork. Whether, and again, footwork can be stillness. Something like the GAT system, for example, they have weaponized measure and stillness, as some Calis Illustrissimo practitioners do. So they have very little footwork in their application, but their understanding of measure means that they're mobile even in stillness. Right? So all of these principles are the same. You can look at GAT and compare it with Pikiti Tertia and say, well, Pikiti Tertia focuses on footwork and GAT doesn't. But it's not, there is an accuracy to that is limited because both of them believe in distance management and proximity management, right? And so how that manifests, how that's taught, those are the nuances. Those are the nuances. Right? There's no FMA system that's not going to believe in power generation. There's no right? There's no FMA system that's not going to have the kind of mentality that requires always wanting to get the position of tactical advantage, right? There's no FMA system that's like, oh, I think we're going to purposefully put myself in a position of, of disadvantage. Right? So that's what I mean when I say FMA is all the same. There is one FMA. It's the nuances that sort of cling to specific individuals. And so, yeah, somebody will just study Balintawak. That's fine. It's totally cool. Right? Or just Pikiti Tertia or just modern Ernest. That's fine. I'm not telling you how to do your own journey. You know what I mean? But it's like you see the principles. Look, FMA is not only ancient, it's universal. And so can you be a good fighter just learning Balintawak? Hell yeah. Can you be an amazing fighter just learning GAT? Hell yeah. Right? If that's what connects to your soul, go for it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, homie. You know what I mean? But it's like, I have my own journey too. And so the moment you propose to say, you're wrong, well, they're going to be like, no, you're wrong. Oh, I know you are, but what am I? And then we devolve into the same old bullshit that FMAers seem to like getting into.
Well, how do you spell Hubad? Well, in Cebu, we spell it like this. Well, Luzon, we spell it like this. In Manila, we...
And then it starts off civil, and before you know it, they're calling each other assholes, and they're going to rape each other's mothers, and it's just stupid. And then you know what happens? They're gonna start challenging each other, and then they're going to accept. And it's never going to happen. Somebody's going to create a stipulation that is just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, yeah, pay for my plane ticket, pay $10,000 and live blades only while standing on benches that are on fire while your children are held in cages. And it's like, no, I can't do that. Well, then you give up. No more challenge match. You know how many of those I've gotten into? It's crazy. I had some, okay, I'm just popping these up without reading them, so pardon me if somebody writes something dumb, or, I'm not saying you're dumb, I'm just saying it could happen. I had some others who are really older from other systems tell me to do this and that and this and that better or differently to me too. Yeah, and sometimes you gotta listen to them. I'm not saying, listen, don't misunderstand me, young man. When an elder and somebody who has more experience in the system gives you advice, listen to them. Listen to them, right? What you do with that information or that misinformation is what, that's what ultimately matters, right? So yeah, and even these douchebags who want to propose their authority over me with this sense of entitlement, I still listen to them. I still consider them. I still reflect beyond what I type on Facebook. And if they're right, I'll make adjustments, Even though they come across like douche heads, a valid point is a valid point regardless of the messenger. So you guys need to understand this about me. I'm not just dumping on people who give me douchebag advice, right? So we got to listen to our elders. We have to listen to this stuff. But it's when they propose what we do with it, and that's when I have a problem with that. And that's why you guys should have a problem with that too. And a lot of them don't even spar. Never sparred. Although they'll be more than happy to tell you about their challenge matches in Quiapo, in the in the back alleys of some unknown street in the Philippines. They'll tell you all about that. And that's how they'll tell you that a technique works, is because, well, 5 guys attack me, huh? There was a moment we were drinking just there like that. And then this guy, you come, right? He's like, fuck you, man. And I was like, fuck you too. And boom, hubad, gunting. Before you know it, they're in the hospital, man. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's great, GM. But how do you earn that position? And talk to me about leverage points and probabilities. They're like, don't worry about that bullshit, huh? You just do like that, like that. I'm just not down. I'm so not down. But I'll listen to it because these stories are amazing and they're part of the fabric of Filipino martial arts culture, right? I don't know why I'm adding these footnotes. I think it's maybe because I'm just a little bit tired of all the dick riders of their systems trying to vilify me. At least it's on record, right? Like that. Hello, you really didn't pay attention to what I was saying. You took a snippet and trying to vilify me. So eat you a bag of dicks, my friend. Oh man, that too. Logical evolution, identifying the connection, expands diversity in depth. Man, you guys know about Datu Kelly Warden? Yo, throw the motherfucking hands up in the air. Thumbs up for the Datu Kelly Warden. This dude is a straight up gangster and a poet. I went to his seminar, his NSI Water and Steel seminar, one of the best seminars I ever attended. Go bug Datu Kelly Warden about how to. He might be having one this year. And if you can attend one seminar, I know I got a lot of friends, right? Like PTTA, PTI, Tomahawk. I got a lot of homies. But if you could only go to one like FMA seminar this year, I would go to NSI. I would go to the Water and Steel camp. This dude has like, last time there was something like 8 or 11 instructors from all different systems. And they do connect the dots, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. It's an amazing, and Datu Kelly Warden, man, I think he was vilified also for a little while, or still, for speaking the truth. I guess that happens. Anyway, shout out Datu Kelly Warden. Love that guy. I'm gonna plug something. If you go to www.aperture.university, I made a seminar documentation of the last NSI. I think I fucking killed it. I think I did an amazing job at documenting that. But unfortunately, I haven't like really super marketed it yet. But I'm working on it. But yeah, aperture.university. Right, there's no .com. It's www.aperture.university. Go check out. I made something like 8-hour documentation, or maybe 5-hour documentation. Tuhan Belton Lubas is in it. Dan Anderson's in it. Professor Leonard Trigg is in it. It's just a stacked card, man. And again, I'm gonna promote that a little bit more. This is dope, and Datu Kelly Warden is dope, and you should learn from that guy. And that guy is like, he's like this half like ancient kung fu Chinese sage that lives in a mountain with like one of those like long beards, right? He's half that and half like biker enforcer and poet. Like, can you have 3 halves? No, you can't. But this is why I love this guy, because he's nuanced, and this guy held a moment of silence for Professor Remy Presas in his NSI camp. He constantly talks about, the influence of Filipino martial arts in his life and his JKD. It's just we need more people like Datu Kelly Warden. All right, that's enough. Datu, send the check in the mail, okay? Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I smoke pot. Haha. Oh, you do? Damn. I've noticed you've been more chill lately. Hello, y'all. What's up, Rosel Mohametano, Mantas Dagat system? Yo, this dude. Don't be fooled by Rosel, man. This dude sings karaoke and eats wonton soup. Um, and he takes selfies with girls. But this dude's a bad man. He was in my backyard a couple of summers ago, and he showed me his knife work, man. Yo, simplicity, violence, aggression. That's all. It's a good system. Shout out Russell Mohametano Mantastaga system. Big proponent of tapado, which is like reminds me of jogo de pau. You piqued my interest, Paulo. Maybe I should check out Kelly Warden seminar. Yeah, man. That's the one to go to. That's the one to go to, especially because the year's winding down and people aren't really sure if this and that are going to happen. That's the one. That's the one if you want like the buffet, different ingredients, right? Of course, the PTI Seminar camp is happening, right? So that's going to appeal to a particular kind of Pikiti Tertian, a particular kind of martial artist. Oh man, there's a PTTA Canada seminar happening, possibly for the first time ever in Ottawa at the dopest training facility you'll ever go to. If you ever wanted to do FMA in a CQB kill house, like I have, and it's so much fun, right? Because everybody talks about, oh, how are you going to do FMA in close quarters? Here, you can smash each other. You can put on helmets and gloves and actually do it. Me and Guru Joe Apostol went a couple of rounds smashing each other in there. We smashed walls down. And he was like, no problem. And then the walls were built again. Amazing facility. Check out the Tertia, tertiaonline.com, right? It's in Ottawa. It's dope facility. All right, old man still can, PNW. I wandered into NSI gym back in the day and never left. When I moved away, Datu just told me to keep training. Never said don't do this or that. Just said keep training. Yeah, this is the way. This is the Datu Kelly Warden way. That dude is, I mean, he's real to a flaw. You know what I mean? Like he's real, man. He's a real dude. And I say to a flaw because like, it's really difficult to present your 100% true, authentic self on social media. You got to keep some things reserved, right? And Datu Kelly Warden is just real with it, and he'll say some shit. If he sees some shit, he'll say some shit. And I respect the hell out of that, right? I really do. Shout out NSI. You got to learn what SEO is. Hard to find this stuff on Google. Are you talking to me? You talk about my stuff? I just started this channel, really. I mean, I initiated the channel a while ago, but really this is like a month in progress. I just started making, thumbnails. Chill, man. London. But thank you. I hope if you're talking about me, yeah, I know. I got to work on my stuff. And that SEO game is a different breed, man. It's a different kind of game. Yes, Lamont, thank you. Lamont Glass. I think this is Datu's camp this year. Yeah. By the way, Lamont Glass, if he will accept your friend request, he's a dude you should know if you do FMA. He was teaching at the PTTA USA conference, and he was teaching Tomahawk. And listen, I've seen Tomahawk presentations before in FMA, and I was just like, I'm just not interested. And then Lamont changed my mind. Changed my mind. He started it with such honesty. He's like, he called it hooky bullshit, like the FMA hooky bullshit with a tomahawk. And he goes, okay, we're going to do some practical stuff, but we're also going to do some hooky bullshit. And I was just like, I am in. That kind of honesty. And then the presentation was dope. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, go to www.pikiti.university. I think that's an entire module now. I don't know. Like, I put it together, I edited it, but I don't know if they made it free or if it's like you got to buy a membership or whatever. But that is functional tomahawk. And if for nothing else, if you're the kind of dude who likes to spar and you like to spar with variety, I've never personally sparred with tomahawks, but I want to. But that right there was good stuff. And it was very practically cerebral. You know what I mean? It's about reading load positions, right? And having very simple defenses and counters, high probability counters. And then when he talked about all that hooky bullshit that you sometimes see in like Filipino martial arts demos with the tomahawk, when he goes, blah, 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 takes him down, like the way Lamont taught that was, I can tell it was out of experience. Like I can tell he's sparred with Tomahawk, right? And that's we're not out headhunting for real, right? So I don't think Lamont has any real experience with killing people with tomahawks, but you can tell he sparred with it because the way that he characterized what he was teaching was that this is what typically happens. Two people clash, and this is how their tomahawks get ensnared, or this is how your tomahawk might get trapped by that underhook or that overhook. And then he reverse engineered that, gave solutions, and then he gave advice as to how to not get there to begin with. So that was really, truthfully, the only tomahawk material that I still to this day, it's like, that's the one I'll watch, that's the one I'll learn. And then I'll learn all the complex, hooky bullshit stuff because they're fun. They're great. They're intricate. They work your mind. They're fantastic brain puzzles. Hey, Clive Turner. Oh my God, there's another one. All right, shout out Lamont Glass. Which, by the way, I don't want to embarrass Lamont, but I mean, I think if that guy was in most other Pikiti systems, he'd be a Tuhan. Easily. You seen this dude fight? And go ask him. And I think they're online. Blackbird Training Group. Yeah, that's what it is. I think, yeah. Go Blackbird Training Group on YouTube. You will learn from Lamont in that way. Maybe send him a friend request or an email. But yeah. And we were supposed to fight, man. Me and Lamont were supposed to fight at that last PTTA USA training conference. Yeah, I regret that we didn't get to. It's just circumstance, by the time it was like, we had an opportunity. We had both been in, several fights already, and there was just no time. And there were people grading who should go ahead of us, right? But yeah, one day I'll fight Lamont, and I think it will be beautiful. I think it would be really beautiful. Hey, Nick Murdaugh. Damn, glad to catch you one live. Yeah, thanks, homie. Clive Turner, good evening. Did you do that on purpose? Did you spell evening wrong on purpose to sound like a Brit? Good evening, buddy, from England. What's up, brother? How are you? Last day. Oh yes, the PTT event seminars are open to non-members. Yes, they're open to non-members. Yes, they are. Absolutely, they are. Yeah, just jump in. Go to www.teampikiti.com. Yeah, teampikiti.com, and then Aperture. Or no. There's two websites. There's teampikiti.com. That's just like to learn everything you want to learn about the PTTA. It's got the board of directors there. It's got the list of instructors, events, calendars. Very well organized, the PTTA. And then if you want to learn Pikiti, there's www.pikiti.university. Cool. I could shout out a whole bunch of online offerings, you guys. People have been sending them to me. I've been watching them slowly. They're great. Shout out to Super Dan Anderson, who sent me up like 8 hours of video material. I still haven't watched them, brother. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard to find the time. But yeah, so there's a lot of great ones. I'm going to push the ones that I'm kind of biased about, right? Because I edited those damn videos and I think they're friggin' wicked. I filmed them I filmed material for Pikiti University in Canada, in the United States, in Indonesia, in the Philippines, and in Spain. So this Pikiti University thing spans the globe, and it showcases the diversity of the PTTA's instructor cadre. But there are a lot of good ones out there, you guys. GM Bobby has one. Datu Kelly Warden has like a library of like DVDs, everything you'd ever want to know about fighting. Again, shout out Blackbird Training Group. I don't know if the Carlos Hermanos have an online platform to learn from, but I'd be happy to learn from you guys. Really just a lot of amazing stuff. Datu Paulo, we're on. Okay, cool. This year at Belton's Warrior Strength Gym. Oh no. Yeah? There it is, you guys. And you get to do it at Tuhon Guru Belton's crib. Not his crib. He's got a great facility. You're gonna be in for a treat if you go to this seminar. You're gonna be in for a treat. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Plus, you get to hang out with Belton. Belton came and visited me in Toronto one time. We had a pretty good time. Okay, yeah. Baste, yeah, check it out. Paulo, yes, based on Lamont Glass's perform. Okay, yes, Paulo, based on Lamont Glass performance, the way I saw it live at Tipon in Bellevue, as compared to a lot of Tuhans I had seen, then Lamont Glass should be a Tuhan. Too bad I can't do it. Cross org promotions to promote him. Hey, I would promote him to Tuhan, and I have the authority because I am a grandmaster. But yeah, totally. Totally. Hey, if you guys have an online system you'd like to push, leave a note. I don't mind. I don't mind. I know iKali has a great one. Yeah, just leave it in the comment. And I'm for this. I'm totally cool. Go ahead and promote your online stuff. This is the point, right? This is the point of what I'm trying to do. And when you guys come on my show and you want to plug something, I mean, that's not all you're gonna do. You're gonna provide a value to the community by teaching us some stuff or sharing some cool stories. And then you're going to plug your stuff, and then we grow together. And then it becomes a real ecosystem where we're really sharing and really supporting. There are a lot of FMA podcasts, right? There are a lot of podcasts in general. And a lot of them serve a very specific purpose. Shout out FMA Discussion, for example. That's a good podcast that's all about just listening to FMA instructors in their own words. I can't watch a 2-hour video, to be honest with you, right? But I mean, it's there. It's documented. It's preserved for future generations. And so that's why I support FMA Discussion. Actually, I support Dean Franco's FMA Discussion, right? Because it's its own thing now, right? It's its own thing. And there's a forum element. There's a community element. What I support out of that wholeheartedly is Dean Franco's efforts to document the hearts and minds of Filipino martial arts instructors. That's it. So FMA Discussion, and go to their YouTube channel and hit subscribe. He's got some good intentions for that. So Justin, what's up, homie? They need to work on these auto captions. Bikini dot. Oh, are some of you watching this with? Are some of you watching this with like those auto generated captions? I wonder how they'll. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Pickle dicks. Bikini. I just want to see what the captions. Bikini University. Does that sound like bikini? Hubad lubad. Hubad lubad. Hubad lubad. How? I don't know. I'm just playing with auto captions. Jetter Brazil, do you know of any seminars in Alberta? Calgary. Oh, we have an NSI guy in Calgary, Rod Coulter. Yeah, I don't know if he's having seminars, but go find Rod Coulter, RODCOULTER. He's an NSI guy. He does Jeet Kune Do. He does FMA. Really solid cat. Super smart guy. I like him. Outstanding price for Datu's camp this year. Better jump on it. Yeah. I swear. One day, guys. What I hope is that we all raise the prices of FMA seminars, because we know we've just been practically stealing them for what you get and the price that you pay. It's theft. But I also want it to be accessible so that more people can afford it. But I mean, let's be real, like Filipino martial arts is underpriced, and that's okay for now. That's okay, because what we're doing now, you guys, as a community together, is we're building demand, right? We're building up a demand. And these videos are global. They're worldwide, right? And so when somebody says, hey, do you know of a Filipino martial arts academy in Britain, the south of France? And I'm like, yes, I have somebody there I can recommend for you. Or, in the middle of, buttfuck Alabama, we know somebody. So, yeah. Carlos Hermanos has an abridged COVID time online. I'll check them on the links. Okay, guys, if you please check the links in the description. There will be resources there for you guys to learn FMA. Okay, but what I what I don't want to see is like this is the best FMA online, and then your link. I'm gonna delete that. But kind of just like if you're interested in Carlos Hermanos, which is, it's got influences of Calice Illustrissimo and Piquiti Tertia and our own blend. Here's the link. Just that. Well, please share your online resources. Share it in the commentary, right? We got Datu Tim, datuhartman.com/distance/learning. Cool. There it is. There it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, okay. That's a Facebook comment. That'll be on the Facebook iteration. I want you guys, once this live feed is over, go to FMA Source on YouTube. First of all, hit the subscribe button. Help me grow. Help us grow. And then you guys leave your links to your online stuff on the YouTubes, because that I can constantly push up. I can consistently promote it. I can leave it up, so that I can even make this whole thing about not me ranting about the crap that's in FMA, but really supporting the community. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make the thumbnail like, you have to train with these people. Check the comments. So leave your comments on the YouTube version of this, but not right now when I'm done. Okay. Dean Franco is the man. Robert Koenig. I just reserved my spot at the camp. With this kind of advertisement, I don't want to be left out. Reserve my spot at the camp. Are you talking about Datu Kelly's camp? Cool. Ty Botting. My free basic vids for Modern Arnis here. Good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, pro tip for you guys who have YouTube channels. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to share this with you guys. You may already know this stuff. I'm going to share you just a little something, right? A little something. Let's do. Hang tight. I'm going to give you some knowledge bombs here. If you guys have a YouTube channel, I'm promoting FMA. I'm going to show you something that I would recommend you do. Right? Because sometimes you guys will come up with a dope video, right? And it gets like 1 million views or something, but then your subscriber count is like 8. And the reason for that, you guys, is that these viral videos are not enough. So this is the way I like to characterize it. When you have these amazing videos that get a ton of views and that spike up your viewership, they're going to visit your YouTube channel and then they're going to see a mess. So it's kind of like, when before the guests arrive, you got to clean the house. So this is a tip that's really all about just how to clean up your house a little bit so that you can convert your your views into your views into subscribers. And subscriber, it's the ultimate currency on YouTube. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to remove this brand skis. I am going to make this big, right? Oh, nope, this one. Okay, so how I've organized aperture, fight, focus, by the way, subscribe. Okay, is that, look, I hid the number one, I hid the number of subscribers that I have. You guys have no idea how many subscribers Aperture Fight Focused has. And that's important for now because if people are swayed by every little thing, right? So if they see that you've only got 200 subscribers, they're not going to join and subscribe because they're going to think it's doo-doo cakes. So hide your subscribers. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. You can figure it out. Hide your subscribers if those subscribers numbers are low. Okay? The first thing when they scroll down should be your popular uploads. So you create, I'm not going to show you how to do that, but maybe I'll do that another time. The first, when they scroll down, it should be your popular uploads because look, 3.8 million views, 2 million views, 1.1 million views, 1 million view, 621 thousand views. What else is after this, right? We got Jared and Mick Coop and Johannes Renninghoff and Kit Cope. Yeah, but isn't that cool? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 most views. We got Bruce Lee, GT and 2 on Apollo, and 3 Bobby Tabuada videos. Man, people love them GM Bobby vids, man. So anyway, that's how you should organize it. Always put your best foot forward. So put your popular uploads right at the top, right? And then you can go to uploads, and then you can begin to, playlists are key. Oh, playlists are key. Anyway, okay, we're not going to watch a video right now. What the hell, man? Why is that the ad for me? How do they know that I'm bald? I swear to God. What is up? Like they just these these Google Analytics are incredible. How do they know I'm secure about my baldness? And that's why I always wear a hat. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm just going to give more shout outs to the commentary. I want to give you guys the time. We'll do a Q&A next time where you guys ask me questions and give me advice, and then I can not that I'm a pro, but I have traveled a lot. I've met a lot of instructors. So if you want to ask me how I feel about, Datu Kelly or GM Bobby, or what's the most amazing thing I learned from Grand Tuhon Leo Gahe, I'll share those things with you. We'll keep it positive though, because they're all drunks. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. FMA seminar prices have changed in 20 years. Oh, haven't changed in 20 years. Yeah. Y'all, but then have the quality of FMA seminars changed in 20 years? So that there's that too, right, Lamont? Right? If we're gonna improve the price, I suppose we should improve the quality in tandem with that. Brian Kanata, I live in Georgia, not Atlanta. I take chickens in payment. Georgia. You know what's funny? I actually have a story where I am in the middle of Georgia in a chicken farm. It involves guns and things dying. We'll save that story for another day. George Harris. There are so many systems that have evolved their system by adding FMA concepts and movement to their systems. It's fantastically overwhelming how much FMA has enhanced the martial arts. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, man. We hear this often, right? But then when I say something like, FMA may not be for everybody, you should first have a foundation of striking and grappling before you do FMA to extract the most value out of it in the most efficient way. People are like, nah, Paulo's an idiot. Yes, FMA is like the graduate program of martial arts, and you can continue your research all the way up until you're dead. You may not be able to do that with Taekwondo, for example, but FMA is an amazing. It could be an amazing standalone for many people. It is, but it's also an amazing add-on to your journey, a divergence from the path that you were on, where you basically take this divergence and then work towards a convergence, so that your FMA is part of your JKD. Blah blah blah. Why do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I just listen to a lot of smart people, and then I take what they say and take it out of the framework of martial arts and put it into the framework of life. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm going to put it back into martial arts. And then I spew some shit and people think I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just love sparring. Jairo, you're welcome, man. Keep at it, young man. Yo, keep doing what you're doing, man. Forget about the haters. Stay on your journey. It's not even haters, they're crabs, and I love eating crabs. So this is what this channel is all about. We're going to take all these FMA crabs and we're going to boil them and eat them. Yes, sir, Ty. Thank you very much, sir. Sammy Piccola, it is because you always wear a hat. Whatever, man. I'm just jealous of your mustache. Haha, Paulo, let's go to Manila after the pandemic to get more affordable hair transplants so we can trade after the procedure. I don't know, man. I don't know. My prices went up. Good for you. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Look, I'm gonna continue to get hate, and you guys may get some shrapnel from that. I just want to tell everybody that these opinions are my own. That I do not represent anybody other than myself.
The opinions expressed in the preceding program are those of the presenter, and they may not
necessarily reflect those of the company. Yeah, it's true. Right. So if I say some shit, don't hold it against the PTTA. Like if I say some dumb stuff, I'm not a representative of Balintawak or even Aperture Fight Focused, even Funker Tactical. I think people are getting used to me by now. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is all me. Send your hate mail to paulo.rubio@gmail.com. Don't bug these people. If I've said anything that may have been offensive, You can follow me on Instagram at GN_Funker Tactical. Let's do this. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna do another episode. We're gonna call it the FMA Circle Jerk, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna promote each other. Maybe it'll be entertaining. Uh, it'll be entertaining enough so that people actually tune in and we can do some good for each other. But yeah, I'd love to follow you guys on Instagram, on Facebook. Y'all can follow me. But yeah, for now, what my focus right now is really growing Aperture Fight focused on YouTube, and then growing FMA Source here on YouTube. So if you guys can do me like a quick favor, hit that thumbs up button. Not on Facebook, do it on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and it's growing. The subscribers are growing super duper fast, guys. I promise that will reciprocate. I'll come around to help you. And hit that notification bell. That's it. That's all I really want. Oh yeah, but I'm making merch too. I'm trying to like do all these things. I also don't want to be too shilly, and like always just be like, buy this. But there's some merch that the team's producing. Because sometimes love just ain't enough. I love FMA, but I got bills, and I want to be able to be supportive of others in this community. So for now, thank you guys very much for watching another episode of the FMA Dumpster Fire podcast. This has been surprisingly positive after that start, but still, thank you guys very much. I love y'all, and let's continue rocking the boat. All right, until next time, peace. I'm out.